Yeah, this is Robin from the Back Pain Secrets podcast, and today's question is, what's the quickest way to reduce back pain? I'm going to get into all of that, but first off, we're going to cue up the intro song, and I'll be right back. So, here's the important question. How can back pain sufferers like us, who don't want to use prescription drugs or go through surgery, heal our back pain? How do we live our daily lives in a way that allows us to go to work, take care of our families, enjoy life, and still manage our back pain? That is the question, and this podcast will give you the answer. My name is Robin Wakeham, and welcome to Back Pain Secrets. Okay guys, so today's question is, what's the quickest way to reduce your back pain? But before I get into all of that, I'm going to tell you a short story about fear, okay? I'm out walking today, and before I got on this podcast, I thought a lot about fear, you know. This is the fourth business I'm building now, Back Pain Secrets, and whenever you're building a business, there's all kinds of fears that creep in, you know. I've been doing this for a while now, so I know them, and but still I can fear the feeling, you know. So why do we feel fear whenever we try to do something new in our lives, okay? Well, there's really three big things that cause fear in our life. And the first thing why we feel fear is the fear of loss, okay? The fear of loss. But whenever we try to do something new in our life, we usually need to give up something else. And that's a fear that we're gonna like miss out on something, okay? Then the second thing is the process, okay? For example, a few years back, I was trying to lose weight, a lot of weight. And in order for me to do that, I needed to buy some new groceries. I needed to put in the time to learn how to cook, do better dishes and stuff like that. And then also the third thing is like the outcome, okay? The fear of the outcome. What if we put in all of this time, energy, and effort, and we're not going to succeed, you know? What are people going to say, and blah blah blah. So that's just three big reasons why we feel fear in our lives, okay? So if you're feeling fear right now, bets are that one of those three are irritating your mind, okay? But you just need to ignore them because they're just bullshit, and you just need to push forward, okay? So today's question, what's the quickest way to reduce your back pain, okay? And today's story is about Anna, okay? She's a made-up name, of course, but Anna is running a supermarket, okay, here in Stockholm, and she's quite successful. She's 35 years old. She started off in the supermarket business, you know, running these things when she was in school. She started as a summer job, and she worked herself up through the ranks, you know. She went through all their training programs and courses and stuff, and she has this store now. She's the boss of that, and she's starting another store soon again. So one day, like a year back, Anna was at the gym. She goes hard in. She's into CrossFit. She likes kickboxing. She's tough girl, okay? So when she was doing her squats with her friend Tom, I think his name was, her back just popped, okay? When she was doing the squat, the back pain was just excruciating in her lower back, you know? She got the weights off. She just got down on the floor, put her feet up a bit, but the pain was just throbbing in her lower back. And it was this pain, she's never felt this kind of pain before, you know? It was just more or less like she wanted to scream, okay? So they went to the doctor, to the emergency, and but they didn't really do an x-ray or anything. They just sent her home with a lot of painkillers. She was in bed for about a week. She was walking around at home and getting more and more nervous, you know, because she understood that internally she understood that over the years she's like been lifting a lot of stuff in the grocery store. She's been in charge of the fruit section, and whenever they get deliveries, they need to like pack up and pack in, and there was a lot of lifts, a lot of late nights, lot of hard stuff on her back, okay, and her body. That's why she was into the training so much, because that was the only way really to be able to keep up at work, you know. As the years grew by now, she's more or less managing other people, but internally she still understood the back cause of this, you know, and she felt fear around that. Externally, she started to when she had this pain now, she started to delegate more and more. So other people needed to do the lifts and work more with their bodies, you know, younger people. At the same time, she had a good heart, so she was afraid that they were going to get painful backs and other problems with their body, you know. So she was struggling a bit with that. Then she hit kind of a wall, you know. Anna liked to dance as well. She was into this Latin music, and she always used to go dancing at least once a week, you know. It's a great way to meet people, get exercise, and just forget about all the business stuff, okay? But on the dance floor, when she was dancing there, she had on, not high heels, but she had on heels, and she still had this back pain, and she took a few pills just to be able to go there, you know. She wasn't drinking, but just to be able to dance. But on the dance floor, actually her left leg just gave out, okay? And she fell down on the floor again. They took her to the emergency room, and they had an MRI done on her back, and she had 2 big herniated discs, okay, on level L5, S1, and I think it was L3, L4 as well, you know. And she was in bad shape now. Big time, big time. She was in bed. She was actually hospitalized for like 2 days because she was in so much pain. When anyway, like a week after that, she got operated, okay? They had the big operation. She got home and she was on sick leave for 2 weeks, and this was when she showed up at my place. So the plan she had now was to get back to CrossFit, to get into like the heavy lifting and build up her body again, okay? And I could see she had fear in her eyes, big fears in her eyes, you know. And I was telling her, you know, that's the wrong approach for this. You know, the thing you need to do is to do like totally different stuff that you've been doing, and be more nice to your body, treat it with more love and respect, okay? She got kind of not angry, but she was irritated when I was telling her that, you know. She just told me, what's the quickest way to reduce my back pain then? Well, I told her, you know, first off, you need to go for a walk every morning, 40 minutes. First thing, never miss it, 7 days a week, okay? No excuses. And then number 2, you need to train your core, okay? So I gave her some exercises for that. We did some core training. And then also I said, you know, I know you don't like to pop the pills too much, so start using hot and cold on your back, you know, to soothe the pain. Also use a TENS machine. You can also stretch your hamstrings, okay? So that's a few tips that she took to heart, and she started to do that, and it felt better. The conflict now she had was when she came back to work, because she understood that she couldn't really be lifting that much, but she had these old habits, okay, that she used to always lift all the stuff and be able to do all the stuff. So she was working with herself to be able to delegate more, and delegate with authority, and not be shy about it, okay? And whenever you're building something anyway, guys, and you're trying to succeed, you definitely need to delegate. You can't do it all by yourself. The achievement now, because we also had a big chat about the fear, you know, why she felt this fear around the back pain, and she thought it was more or less just work related, but we got into it, you know, and we had this conversation, like I started this podcast with, why you feel fear, you know, and it's always this fear loss, okay? The fear loss, the process, okay, and also the outcome. And she understood that, and she got it, you know. You could see she had like a kind of an epiphany around that, and she understood that she needed to do things differently, you know, from now on. She come quite far, but enabled for her to grow and even succeed and grow as a person, and at work and in relationships or whatever. She needed to do things a bit differently, okay? So she went through quite of an achievement, right? She got it on a intellectual level, and she started to think daily about what she could do differently in order for her to succeed. And the transformation she made was, she understood that she needed to give up her old habits, or a few of the old habits, enable for her to grow and achieve higher success, okay, at work, but also with her back, and have a more balanced life, okay? So guys, I'm trying to wave this in with the fear stuff, you know. It's so important. A lot of people, a lot of my patients I meet, they have so much fear around everything in their life, and before you really attack the fear, it's hard to reduce your back pain long term, especially if you've been suffering from back pain for maybe a few months or even years, you know. There's a lot of fear associated with that. Okay guys, take care. I'll talk to you tomorrow, and Also, if you'd like me to handle your back pain or help you handle your back pain, visit backpainsecrets.com, okay? I have a free book for you there to begin with and see if I can help you. Take care, I'll talk to you tomorrow. And guys, remember, you're just one step away from healing your back pain. Bye-bye. Want more Back Pain Secrets? Then go ahead and get your free copy of my best-selling book, Back Pain Secrets, at backpainsecrets.com. Inside this book, you will find my top secrets to healing your back pain without prescription drugs or surgery that have helped thousands of other people just like you.